Welcome back, cadets. This is Mrs. Hamilton with,
And hi, I'm Mr. David. Glad you guys are with us today.
and we're going to do paper airplanes.
Paper airplane challenge.
Yeah, and you have a few facts and.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I think paper airplanes are fun. Have you done paper airplanes before?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever gotten in trouble
Not
doing
me.
paper
No.
airplanes? I have. Not. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you some fun facts, 2 or 3 fun facts about paper airplanes. Okay? You ready? Are you ready, Miss Hamilton? All right. All right. Do you know what will happen if a paper airplane is thrown in space? What happens to it?
The solar wind moves it around.
Well, that's a really good guess, but
Oh.
I'm sorry. It will not. You know what? It floats. But it floats in a straight line. That's
Okay.
pretty cool, isn't it? That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Also, you know, scientists study your paper airplanes. They actually do to learn a lot in their jobs. Can you tell me what you think the largest paper airplane, or the wingspan, the largest paper airplane ever made was? How wide from tip to tip on the wings? What do you think?
What about a meter?
A meter, about 3 feet, you're saying? Is that your, are you sure? Is that your
Yes,
final answer?
that's what I think.
Okay, well, you know what? 18.21 meters, that's about almost,
Wow.
almost 60 feet. That's a large
Wow.
airplane. XXL. It's a big airplane. Wow. Anyway, and what do you think the longest that a paper airplane ever stayed up? Like the hang time is what I would call it.
12 seconds.
12 seconds, that's pretty good, but no, almost 30. Almost
Wow.
30 seconds.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's really good,
So-
isn't it?
I
All
think
right,
we
are
have
you gonna
some folding tips?
go for it? Yeah, tell us
Okay.
about.
Clean
little
hands.
bit about paper airplanes.
And so this first one, we're just going to do a simple plain, and this is called a hot dog fold. Make sure your corners match up. Take your time. And you need to crease. And it's better if you crease away from you, which I didn't do, but then you can open this up and make the front of the airplane. So match this edge with the crease.
Your creases are looking wonderful.
And what you do to one side, you do to the other, so you have symmetry, because that balance is important. Okay,
Wow, that's the neatest. I've never made a paper airplane that neat, I don't think.
what's the next step on this one? Do we hold it back like this? Then I think we, what? Come down like this? Wait, I think we take this edge and just bring it down here, is that right?
That's you're showing a
Okay.
simple one that everybody I think could do. I like that.
So,
because
and then we're gonna
everybody's
turn it over
able to
and
do
do
this
the
kind.
same thing to the other side
There you
for
go.
symmetry. And I think that's pretty simple. You could do a staple here, or some tape, or a paper clip to give it some weight.
And you
gonna
know
do
what?
more complicated?
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
more complicated, but you know, and sometimes you might look at one and go, I don't know how to make a paper airplane. It's ugly, it's boring, it'll never fly. Well, we're going to get in another lesson soon. We're going to share with you how to launch a paper airplane. So sometimes the ones that look like they least fly the least, are
Yeah.
the ones that fly the best.
Pretty
So,
good. Are you gonna
anyway,
show a different one? or
I
not?
would love to, you know, do the same thing. Now my creases aren't quite the same as Miss Hamilton, but I usually I'm in a hurry when I'm doing a paper
He didn't
airplane.
use the table, does he?
Not really. You're gonna do your full end triangles like that. Then I'm gonna fold to the middle
It
on
looks
both
like the one I
sides.
just made.
Well, it's
Oh, no, it doesn't.
maybe close. Now, and so at this point, it's gonna look a little bit different with the angles, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna fold each side. I'm just gonna kind of lay it, bring one side in, fold it out. Well, that's kind of ugly. I'm gonna do the other thing, do the same thing to the other side.
Symmetry, right?
Well, you know what? And again, now I was kind of talking about, well, maybe that's just too simple, that other one or whatever. Well, this one might be,
Yours
looks
looks,
kind of ugly.
Yeah, but it looks more aerodynamic. than
Well,
this one.
if I straightened out the wings or whatever, but the tip is a little bit bent. But you know what? There. It might look a little more aerodynamic, but you know what? Again, we're going to get to see how it works with a launcher.
Yeah.
So again, the ones that look like maybe they're not aerodynamic at all, or they wouldn't fly at all, might surprise us. So.
And you can make 2 or 3 different
Make as
ones.
many
And so,
as you
do you have
want.
information you need to share?
Well, the only information, the last thing that I wanted to share was about, the 4 different aerodynamic forces. This is all aerodynamics, okay? So we won't be throwing today. We're not going to be doing that because we'll be doing that at a later time. But when you throw it forward, it's called thrust. When it acts, when a force acts on the wings and it helps it move up, it's called lift. Everybody's probably seen that or heard about
Right.
that, or done it, okay? Now we all know about gravity.
Yeah, the opposite of
Because-
lift.
The force that pulls the plane down, same thing that keeps us on the ground. The last thing is the tail of the plane. It's, or caused by the tail, it's drag, the opposite of thrust that makes the plane slow down. So anyway, those are some things we'll talk about later also. And when you're throwing an airplane and it's flying, and those are some of the things that are dynamic, the different things you're going to see with that. So anyway, and that's about it for today. We are glad.
Except,
Oh, well, yeah, we're glad. We hope you guys can send your videos, your pictures, tag us at StarbaseOK, and we're so glad that you guys are watching today.
thanks for your
Appreciate you.
time.
Thank you.